Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to send all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakah, Kadash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the whole free elect individual. This is your boy Azar coming at you from the GMS Miami camp, and I want to do a lesson on the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord is not what these so-called churches think. A lot of these people think that the day of the Lord is going to be like so-called Jesus floating down on a cloud. And it's not going to be like that. The day of the Lord is a terrible day. You know, things are going to get destroyed. I mean, you're going to see shit you never seen before. People are not going to know how to handle it. All right? So without further ado, let's get some precepts. All right. First precept I want to get out is 2 Peter, 3rd chapter and 10th verse. All right. Okay, this is 2 Peter, chapter 3, 10th verse. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So does that sound like, and it says it here in clear day, the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. Elements, salah, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So let's stop right there. So when things melt with fervent heat, I mean, that's hot. The elements, think about it, rocks, sand, you know, those are elements. Diamonds, gold. Do you know how hot it has to be for gold to melt? How hot it has to be for rocks to melt? Just think about it. You standing beside a volcano. You have to stand so far from the volcano, because if you get too close, you're going to get burned. You know, you're basically going to get burned. So how you think when the Most High comes back to destroy this earth, you know, when he comes back, things are going to melt with fervent heat. Does that sound like a day of rejoicing and praising? No, that's a terrible day. That is a very terrible day, and you don't want to be caught up in that. All right? You definitely don't want to be caught up in that. All right, let's go to the book of 2 Peter, Salah, Isaiah 13th chapter and 9 through the 11th verse. Okay, book of Isaiah. This is the 13th chapter, 9th through the 11th verse. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Wow. So there you see it right here, and this is the book of Isaiah. This is the King James Version. The day of the Lord, man, cometh cruel, with wrath and fierce anger. So are you sure you want to be here during the day of the Lord? Because if you do, then you're a fool. Because it tells you right here in Isaiah 13th chapter and 9th verse. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. So it's gonna be some stuff happening here when the Most High comes back. You know, he's not gonna come on a white cloud, hair flowing with fairy dust flowing behind him. You know what I mean? When the Most High comes back, man, you're gonna receive that download. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, that's the Lord. That's when you really gonna get that download. You know, when a lot of brothers go preach on the highways and the hedges, and a lot of people pass us by, and they look at us like we're crazy. We have signs, we bring out scriptures. You know, all they have to do is sit and listen, but they don't want to do it. But, you know, to your remembrance, you will remember that a prophet was among you when this day comes. You'll be like, dang, those guys were taking it or were telling the truth. I should have listened. But by then, it's gonna be too late. You're gonna be hit with those nuclear missiles, man, and you're gonna have to suffer. You know, Your body's made out of elements. Like I said in Peter 3 and chapter 3 verse 10 through 18. You know, the elements are gonna melt with fervent heat. So what your body is made out of elements. So you're gonna melt with fervent heat. You know, if you don't get into this knowledge and this truth. You know what I mean? Yeah, everything's fine and dandy now because war's not here in America, but pretty soon it's gonna be here. Family's gonna get here. Everything, I mean, it's gonna be turmoil here. So remember, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel. Not cute, not pretty, but cruel. But with wrath and fierce anger. With wrath, so he's gonna come cruel with wrath and fierce anger. So he gonna come back mad and pissed off and fuck everything up. Just imagine, you know how you pissed off at something and you taking it out on the punching bag when you work out? Well, that's how Yahweh Shai is gonna do this, man. Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. He's been holding back his anger. And Yahweh Shai is ready, man. He's ready to fuck up these sinners, man. You know? And Yahweh too. He's angry. You know? He's gonna take out all that anger out during his day. You know? And I don't want to be here, man. I really don't want to be here. Let's go to verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. And the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Wow. And I will punish the world, verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Wow, man. That day is gonna be wild. So if you got a proud, if you're proud, the Most High is gonna take that proudness out of it. You're gonna be humble real quick, man. When you see these nukes coming, when you see these chariots in the air, you ain't gonna know what to do. You are not gonna know what to do, man. So what I suggest you do, get into this truth. You know, start obeying the law, statutes, and commandments. Know who the name of the Heavenly Father is, the real name, and the name of the Son, who is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the Father. Yahweh Shai is the Son. You know, start practicing the law, statutes, and commandments. Don't eat pork. Don't eat seafood. You know when the Sabbaths are. You know what I mean? You know, don't get a lineup. I know for some of you guys out there it's hard because you want the women to think you look good, but at the end of the day, you know, hey, you want to look good for the Most High. You want to do what's pleasing for the Most High. You know what I mean? Your girl can't save you. Your woman can't save you. Only he can. Only Yahweh Shai can save you. Yahweh Shai, he saves. All right, let's go to the book of Amos, 18 through 20. Amos. All right, book of Amos, 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Wow. The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. It's telling you straight up it is darkness, it's not light. So you're not going to see fairy dust and a white man with flowy long hair flowing down on a cloud. You know what I'm saying? Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? So I can tell you what end is going to be for you. You're going to get hit by those nuclear missiles. And just like I brought out in Peter 3, 3rd chapter, 10th verse through 18, the earth is going to melt with fervent heat. And your body is made out of the elements. So, you know, some people may get delivered, you know, but for the most part, the 2/3 are going to get abolished. They're going to melt with fervent heat. You know what I mean? So it's good to get into this law, man. Get into the law, statutes, and commandments. practice the old custom ways. We can't keep all the commandments, you know. I mean, we still in captivity, but at least try. Study his truth. Study his word. All right. This is your boy Azar coming at you from the GMS Miami camp. Till next time, Shalom.